Novak Djokovic fights past Cameron Norrie to become oldest man to reach U.S. Open fourth round since 1991. At a time when Novak Djokovic could really benefit from some straightforward wins to ease through the early rounds of his final Grand Slam tournament of the year, nothing has come easily in New York. But under the bright lights on Friday night, Djokovic held off an impressive Cameron Norrie to reach the fourth round of the U.S. Open with a 6-4, 6-7, 4, 6-2, 6-3 win in his best performance of the tournament so far. The victory makes Djokovic, 38, the oldest man to reach the last 16 of the U.S. Open in 34 years, since Jimmy Connors in 1991. He also ties Roger Federer for the most Grand Slam fourth-round appearances in history with 69 appearances. These kind of matches and performances always give me hope that I can go far. Challenge the best players in the world, Djokovic said. Norrie faced an unenviable challenge in his first-ever appearance inside Arthur Ashe Stadium. Djokovic may be vulnerable in New York given his 6-week absence from the tour and some tepid form in his earlier matches, but the 24-time Grand Slam champion has proven a nightmare matchup for Norrie over the Britain's career. Djokovic had won each of their previous 6 meetings, losing just 2 sets. For a while, Djokovic seemed to be strolling to an effortless early win as he broke serve early on and moved towards securing the opening set. But at 5-3 the Serb began to struggle with his movement, and he repeatedly stretched out his lower back. He swiftly called the trainer, taking an off-court medical timeout at 5-4. In terms of how I'm feeling, it really goes up and down, to be honest, Djokovic said. It's frustrating for me, honestly, that I'm not able to feel 100% always like I have for 20+ years. But I guess the circumstances are quite different and I have to get used to the fact that every match there's something that might happen, as it has been the case this year in pretty much every slam. Although he returned to close out the set, continuing his excellent early serving form, Djokovic did not look happy. His numerous pauses eventually led Norrie to speak with the umpire about his time between points. I don't think it was a tactic, but I would have liked to see the umpire be a bit more assertive. It changed nothing for the match, Norrie said. Just 3 or 4 times I had to wait for him on my serve, and partly I think maybe he was kind of stretching. But it was nothing to do with Novak. I was just asking the umpire what's the rule every time I have to wait for him. No, it was not really anything there. Through those disruptions, Norrie tried hard to put the Serb under pressure. He played far more offensive tennis than usual, and as a consequence of his courage, he put together his best stretch of tennis against Djokovic, forcing a tiebreak and performing strongly under pressure to level the match. Norrie's forehand, often underpowered against the best players, was spectacular in the middle of the match. Faced with a genuine challenge, Djokovic responded solidly. His serving was supreme in the final sets, ending with 18 aces, and he smothered Norrie's game with relentless depth while dictating play. It was a quality match from both players, allowing Djokovic to head into the second week hopeful that he is finding his rhythm and form. Norrie, meanwhile, leaves New York having continued his excellent form throughout this summer as he attempts to re-establish himself among the best players in the world. I think always when I play these top players like Rafa in the past or Novak, I feel it's like a different kind of level, playing against them, and I always play so well straight after these tournaments. Obviously you're getting a lot of representatives in, Norrie said. To play against these top guys and to see what they can bring point in and point out, it's definitely a different level. So I can take a lot of confidence in this, as well, for sure. They're fighting dirty, we're fighting back. Across the planet, decades of progress towards a healthier planet is being threatened by global resistance in the form of far-right politicians and governments, fossil fuel influence and corporations empowered by the political winds to roll back their green pledges. A growing lobby of economic and political denial has been empowered by a U.S. administration that has declared war on climate progress and wider environmental protections. One powerful way to do that is by funding strong, independent journalism that can help stand up to this tide. The Guardian doesn't bow to political pressure, and we don't take advertising from fossil fuel companies. Our work is funded by readers just like you. For our annual environment support campaign, we are asking 40,000 readers to back our journalism with a one-off or recurring amount. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share.